Hey guys, it's Jackie, and for this video I'll be showing you guys 7 different ways how I make my coffee throughout this one entire week. Okay, pause. So what ended up happening is I didn't end up filming for a whole entire week. The video itself is way too long just for like one video, so I decided to split it up into 2 separate parts. So enjoy part 1. So like everyone else, when COVID hit and we got into quarantine, I really got into coffee. I mean, I was always into coffee. I've been a Starbucks Gold Card member since 2013, but even though I've been drinking Starbucks for a long time, I slowly throughout the years have been getting into coffee, and because of COVID I just like really took like a deep dive into it, and I even bought myself an espresso maker recently. Even though I do like the occasional Starbucks, I do enjoy making my own coffee even more. So in this video you'll probably see trends that you've probably seen on TikTok and then some new recipes. And yes, I am in my pajamas. I changed from one set of pajamas to another set of pajamas. And right now I'm about to make coffee because I'm actually taking a workshop with Brooklyn Art Library. Today's workshop is on digital art. Let's go. So the espresso machine that I use, I got from Target for about $30. So if you're wanting a straightforward, simple espresso machine, I highly recommend this one. And for the espresso grounds I've been using the Cafe Bustelo. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Okay, so I literally have you guys like on a potato. Also, if you hear noise in the background, that's Midoriya. He's playing with his toy. So for this next step, I just get a regular coffee cup and I use Alphalito's hot chocolate powder. And then I'm going to take this scooper. I fill up all the way, but I only pour in like half a scoop of this. Midoriya, I'm not calling you. No. I feel like Midoriya can like jump up here right now. And this little espresso cup, I got it from World Market. Came with a pack of 2 for I think like $6. I could be wrong. So I poured literally half of what I just made, and I'm pouring it in here to combine with the hot chocolate. And I usually spill this like all over the place. Not bad. And then this, people use it for a milk frother. I'm just gonna use this to mix up the powder. And then I get a hold of the Hershey syrup. If you want, you can be fancy and add like an actual coffee syrup pump to this. I'm just going to like squirt it out like 4 times. Oh my gosh, that's what she said. And then again, mix it up. Oh my god, I'm showing you guys how to make coffee and I'm literally about to be late to my class. Hold on, let me just like sign in really quick. Okay, so I'm signed in, so we're all good. So now back to making coffee. So I'm just getting my Starbucks cup. I'm using a whole milk. You can use whatever milk that you want to use, but I'm using this one. Have to make sure that it's still good. So I pour about not much milk, because you want your espresso to go into something cold, so that's why it's not like hot. And then pour the mixture in. So now it's about like halfway, and then pour the rest of the milk. And then of course I need to add the ice. And here is my ice mocha. I honestly think this tastes so good. I need to go put Midoriya up. Not up, I need to put him in the guest room. Okay, so if you watched my last video, then you would probably like recognize the scene. But I am currently making madeleines. I'm going to have a bake sale. I just been like testing out the different temperatures and times, but I'm taking a little break. I want to make myself an iced white chocolate mocha with sweet cream, or my version of sweet cream. I like haven't really mastered it just yet, but first we're gonna start off with espresso. So I already filled up my glass with water, so I'm going to like pour that in there right now. Same espresso from yesterday, Cafe Bustelo. Okay. There, like it, and turn it. Now let's wait. Midoriya, you're being so loud. Everyone can hear you in the background. You're being so loud. Midoriya! Yes. Yes. Yes, Midoriya. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour my espresso in this little cup. I'm going to pour this in here. It just makes it easier to like mix. And the key to a white chocolate mocha is, of course, the white chocolate syrup. If you want your drink to taste more like white chocolate, more sweet, then you pour more syrup in it. That's simple. I don't really have like a certain amount that I pour in. I just go for it. I'm going to attempt to do my sweet cream foam, and I do mean attempt. Okay, so what I use for my sweet cream foam is that I use whole milk, and then I grab this half and half from Target, and of course a dash of vanilla syrup. And I'm not sure if you guys can like really tell, but I barely put like any in here because it's just going to be like for the top. And that is my iced chocolate mocha. I really like it, and I hope you guys try it, and if you do, let me know if you like it. Oh, and also, I didn't come up with this recipe myself. This is where I got it from. I honestly love their page so much, so I highly recommend that you follow. Their videos are so aesthetic. Okay, so I think this is like the first clip of me having like my hair down. I like took a shower. I've had my hair up because I just like been so lazy. I have not been wanting to wash my hair. But we're making an iced latte. I'm not sure what the name is, but it has hazelnut and the Mexican hot chocolate. So let's go. Okay, so you already know the drill. Let me just like turn this off, then unplug it, and then push this back a little bit. I'm going to pour this espresso inside this little cup. And it's funny, because I don't know if I already mentioned this, but I thought that this thing was making like 2 cups espresso. I think it actually makes 2 shots of espresso. It's like a steam, 2 shots, and 4 shots. As you guys can see, when I've been pouring espresso into like the little clear cup, I'm actually pouring just like 1 shot of espresso. Because 2 shots of espresso, it gets me like really jittery, and I don't like how it makes me feel. Which is like super weird, because at Starbucks, they always put 2 shots of espresso, and I feel completely fine. But I think it's because there's so much syrups and like other stuff, like other sweeteners, that it cancels out the espresso. So I'm using my Christmas cup today, so I'm going to pour in the espresso into this cup. I always spill it like all over the place. I spilled it. Yep, every time I make coffee, Martine mentions how I always make a big mess, and I'm always using a bunch of different cups to like mix everything together. He's like, that's why we have so many dirty dishes. Yes, that is why. And now I'm going to use like a scoop of the Albalese hot chocolate. So I'm completely off topic. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I mentioned it in another video. I bought these coffee pumps because I needed, like, some of these recipes call for, like, a certain amount of pumps of, like, syrups and, like, chocolate. So I bought this. This is my syrup. This is the pump. It is, like, so long. And I had to debate whether or not to cut it or not to cut it. I cut it, honestly. Best decision of my life. This is going to be so much easier. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I was hesitating last time. I did it. It's good. It's done. Got my Starbucks cup. Got my milk. Let's pour a little bit of milk. You know what, I feel like a little fancy and I want to put like whipped cream and chocolate syrup. Fun fact, this whipped cream is actually for Midoriya. He loves whipped cream, so when I would go to Starbucks, I would take him and then get him like a cappuccino. That would be so funny if he like ran downstairs because he heard the whipped cream. Oh my god. And here it is. This is whole milk with a shot of espresso, 4 pumps of hazelnut, and then a scoop of Abuelita's hot chocolate topped with whipped cream and chocolate syrup. Hey guys, so fast forward 2 days, because I honestly did nothing these last 2 days, just like stayed home and was lazy. But today I'm making whipped coffee. When I first started making this in the beginning of quarantine, oh, hi Midoriya. So when I first started making this in the beginning of quarantine, I used to use Nescafe instant coffee. You can also use Folgers instant coffee. Both work fine. For this video, I'm going to be using Nescafe only because there's less of it here, so that way I can just use it up. Midoriya, you can be in the video. So first, we have to heat up our water. So I got this back when I was in college. It's just top wit. Oh my god, Midoriya. Today I'm going to be using it to heat up the water for the coffee. Okay, Midoriya, you have to get down now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. These things like low-key scare me because, I don't know, I think it's just like the concept of like plugging it in and it's heating up the water. But let's go. Okay, so now you want to get a cup. I'm using my Christmas cup. And then you want to put 2 scoops of the instant coffee. Then you want to add this in here. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. This I got from Hobby Lobby. And then the sugar I'm using is Molina sugar. I'll like put it like right here. Yes. Okay. I finished whipping it. It's pretty thick now. So now all we need to do is add it to your milk. So now I'm going to add a couple ice cubes in here. Oh my god. I'm going to mix mine up a bit so that way the flavors can blend. Okay, taste test. Tastes good. This one is a lot stronger than the one I ordered yesterday from Brittany's place, but so good. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you try out any of these coffees, let me know. Also, side note, all these recipes call for 2 shots of espresso. I only put 1 shot of espresso because when I do 2 shots of espresso at my house, for some reason, it just gives me a headache. So if you do end up using these coffee recipes, just know, instead of 1 shot of espresso, put 2 shots of espresso. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in part 2. Bye!